Guys, them 2 years went by so fast. I remember when I first got the truck, and I already been a 2-year review. I'm finna throw it all out there. Y'all wanna know about Maverick, finna straight tell you. Okay, let me go ahead, start it off. Alright, I'm on a regional account. So basically I do regional Midwest. So I got everything wrote down so I won't forget. So basically regional Midwest is I can go to Alabama. I stay in Alabama, So Alabama all the way up to Michigan to the right side of the map I can go to. So most of the states, like really, since I've been here, the states I've been running like consistent, like almost every week. It been Arkansas, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, the Carolinas, Oklahoma, Texas, and dude, I probably went to Michigan probably like 2 or 3 times this whole time been in Maverick. So these, I ain't gonna lie, they're them states they've been keeping me at. Right now, this is my first time ever going to New York this week. I've been at Maverick. They pay you additional $200. My fleet manager said I think it's $300 now. So I ain't never went to New York ever. This is gonna be my first time. That's additional pay you give. You gotta go on. This is my first time. I don't know why, you know, at $300. Everybody talk about the traffic, so I know it's gonna be rough because New Jersey, it's okay. Right now I'm in New Jersey. I stayed out this week, but we gonna talk more about it. But yeah, man, that's what them the states I usually run like 90% of the time. In Indiana, in Kentucky, in Illinois, y'all know I go up there quite bit. I can count on my finger how many times I went up there. But usually it really just be in the South, to be honest. All right, the home time, man. Look, sometimes you get home Friday night. And gotta leave out Monday. Or sometimes you get home Friday night and gotta leave out Sunday. Or sometimes you get home Saturday morning, or you gotta leave out Monday. Saturday morning, then leave out Monday. It just depends where you going. Sometimes you got a 3-day weekend, sometimes you got a 2-day weekend, someday you got a 1.5-day weekend. It just depends. Like everything depends. If you leave out on Sunday, it just depends where you going. You gotta leave out Sunday. It just depends. Look what they like to do, man, for driving in Maverick. Let's just say for example, I don't know, I gotta leave out on a Sunday afternoon, right? That'd be better because you gotta think about it. You getting all the miles because you leaving out Sunday. You got Sunday, you got Monday, you got Tuesday, you got Wednesday, you got Thursday, and that's when you know you finna get close to the high around Friday. So you getting all them miles. So that's what they like to do. Let's just say I got me a load, I gotta leave out Sunday afternoon, and I got drop off in North Carolina, right? So I leave out North Carolina. I leave out Sunday afternoon, going to North Carolina. 8-hour drive, depending where you going in North Carolina. But I'm there that night, so I deliver that Monday. So I pick up around somewhere in North Carolina, and then they this load, they might shoot me all the way back over, I don't know, maybe to freaking Texas, something like that, around Texas. So you gotta think about, you leaving on Sunday, then you shooting back over there to Texas, all them miles right now. And then you gotta drop off in Texas on Wednesday, right? You picked up Monday in North Carolina, then you going all the way to Texas, right? And you gotta be there Wednesday. So, be there Wednesday. I'm just watching the guy that got real close to my truck. He just rolling by, make sure you don't hit it. Cause I'm about to blow the horn, cause y'all already know my mirror messed up. But anyway, you drop out Wednesday, right? Dang, it's Wednesday, okay. That's when they gonna start working you back towards the house, cause it getting close to the end of that week. So I might pick up somewhere around, after I drop off Wednesday in Texas, I might pick up somewhere in Texas, right? And they might shoot me to Arkansas. So I'm getting closer to the house, and I can most likely drop that load off Thursday. And then I might be real close to the Fort Smith yard in Arkansas, and then that's gonna be my home load. You got an option, man. You ain't gotta go home with the load. You can take the load. You could go through the house with the load, and if you got to pick up some stuff, and then you can head, get as many miles you can to drop that load off on Monday. Cause remember, you gotta do a 35-hour reset. if that makes sense. But that's what I'm saying, like as the day progress, they getting you closer and closer to the house. But they always ask you, every time you get in the truck, it don't matter, you leaving out, every new week, whatever, you leaving out, they gonna ask you that Monday morning, do you wanna stay out or you wanna go home? They gonna ask you. You can say, yes, I wanna stay out, and they gonna give you a load, not get you through the house. Or you can just not say anything and they gonna give you a load to go to the house or whatever. But that's how they do it, man. Like to shoot you out far, and then as the day progresses, they work you way back home. That's how that thing works. The next thing you got, how many trials? My next question is, not my next question, but the next thing we're gonna talk about is how many times my truck broken down. I ain't gonna lie, my truck broken down like the one major breakdown since I had this truck, cause y'all know I got this truck. It was like basically like brand new, and that was like an oil leak. That was like the only thing I had. Truck me in the shop by 4 days. Yeah, 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Yeah, 4 days. No, it was actually 5 days. Yeah, it was 5 days. Cause I remember I was doing recovery work. They gave me some recovery work is basically you start doing work. Basically, recovery work is you go pick up a truck in the area, and then you might gotta drop that truck off in another area. So for example, y'all know I picked up a truck in Montgomery, and then I went to Knoxville, Tennessee to drop the truck off at another Home Depot yard, and I got paid the recovery work. But they pay you to rent a car to go to the truck from Montgomery. I had gotten a rental car, went to Montgomery. Then I dropped the rental car off in Montgomery. That I Ubered to the Home Depot in Montgomery. Then got in the truck, took it to Knoxville, then Ubered back home. But that paid for recovery work. When I got my truck run out in shop, it was in the Freightliner shop. So you know, if you in the Freightliner, you know how long they're gonna take. Then they paid for breakdowns. So I got paid for recovery work and breakdown. If you got a truck broken down, man, I would ask your fleet manager for recovery work. That's like extra pay you get. That's like, you can't beat that. The next thing is, man, look, man, you gonna get hella pre-planned, bro. Like, bro, y'all see every time y'all have my video, what I say, pre-plan. Before I drop a load, I'll pre-plan. So basically, pre-plan is before you drop a load out, they're gonna have a load ready for you, and it be a lot of dang times that happen. Like even when it's cold, it's going on still. Freaking had a pre-plan freaking last week. What did it say right now? What did it say? Pre-plan. Right there, Tuesday. So it's still going on, man. The pre-plan is still going on. So don't think that you're not gonna have pre-plan. If you ain't ready to run, man, run hard, bro. Don't even come in Maverick, bro, cause they gonna be throwing them things back in it, back to back with the pre-plan. Even the summer, same thing. Winter, the same thing. Next thing is what loads I pick up. The loads I usually pick up, man, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, man. Around like the summertime, it be like lumber. Most of the time be lumber. And then the fall time, around this time, be coils and lumber. It'd be like 50-50 most of the time. So around like summertime, it would be lumber most of the time. And then fall time, it would be like lumber and coil. So it's cool, man. That was low I used to pick up, but you gonna get like might get a pipe load, it be like low, like gray bar, like Fort Smith, Arkansas. I get a load out at Fort Smith, Arkansas, which I know it might gonna be gray bar, shining bar, something like that. But it's all this stuff you learn securement, and you also learn all this stuff on my Instagram and Facebook, or I can see the securement video. You can know if you want to get in contact with me, all my information on the screen. But it's stuff like that you know they're gonna teach you in class and whatever like that. But remember this, you always got that 24-hour call. You can call Maverick, FaceTime, take a picture, because if I got a question about something like a load I never got before or something like that, I just take a picture of it or FaceTime it to like, you do this way, that way, you secure it like this, and I'll be good to go. But it be like, most of the load be like freaking like 95%, like 98% of the time it's the same type of load, to be honest. It don't be nothing crazy out the way. Like, I never hauled anything crazy. Like this whole year, I probably had one freaky load type this whole year. And that was like, what that was I had? I think it was like a trailer stacked on top of each other. But I just had to ask, like, how they want this secure, like, they way. Like, how would they want it secure? Because I never secured it before. And they just told me do this way, that way, and that was good to go. The next thing we gonna talk about is PTO. Oh yeah, remember this. You get PTO. You get PTO every month. You remember them jobs that, I don't know what job, I remember last job I had, you get PTO toward the end of the year, you at least get a week. You know how they used to do that? But now Maverick used to do that, but they had changed it. Now you get PTO every month. So your PTO based on your mile per day. If you're a hard runner doing what you gotta do, your PTO can be high. I know my buddy Chris that I had an interview on this channel one time, the dude had $500 for a 1 day PTO. Man, that was a lot. That was a freaking lot. $500. Remember this, it do not roll over to the next year. It do not, so you gotta cash it out before the year end. Remember that. You get PTO every month. As long as you running hard, bro, you good. Boys and girls, you running hard, you good. That means your PTO gonna be high, I'm telling you. That per diem money, you get per diem money, $61 a day if you 51 miles away from home. I think 50 miles away from home, or 51, one of them. That's like additional pay you get. Maverick pay you cop is per diem money, $61 a day, which is good. And another thing too, sometimes they'll do this. Like, I know one time, a load I had got one time, I think like a Friday or something, Friday or Thursday, but it basically was like taking me away from home. Like, it was going the opposite way. And my fleet man was saying, look, we gonna try to find like a driver that can possibly take this load, and he can take your load. So they'll try to like swap the load so he can get home, he can get your load to get home, and I can get his load to get home. My load was out of route, and I'm pretty sure his load out of route, so we end up probably meeting in the middle. We'll swap that load. That happens sometime, but not for real. But they would do that if, you know, if it's out of whack. And so basically they just trying to like save the miles. So if you get like 2 out of route, you know, they try to like find somebody in the area maybe can take that load, and then, you understand what I'm saying? So basically they gonna take your load and you gonna take his load. So that's what it is, swap load. That happens sometime. But yeah, let me see. The security training, man. Security training at Maverick, man, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's some good training, bro. Like, they gonna get you ready on the road. Like, I'm telling you, they gonna get you ready. Like, you gonna learn how, like, a whole bunch of stuff in the classroom. You gonna take quiz in the classroom. You gonna do Mapp training. You gonna do this stuff ain't changed. You gonna learn this forever. You gonna be learning forever, but when you get done, you're gonna be done with it. But you gonna, like, this, they ain't gonna change their program. Like, you gonna keep, you gonna do this forever. Like, it don't matter what student coming through, you gonna learn this stuff. You gonna learn it. Everybody gotta go through the security training. Everybody. So you gonna learn about how to secure coils, lumber, gray bar, all that stuff, man, that I be showing y'all on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my channel. Like, learn how to do a bulkhead, all that stuff, bro. All that stuff you're gonna be learning at Maverick. They gonna get you ready, and then you get on the training truck, you're gonna learn it then. So it's gonna be like a refresher from the classroom. And then if you can't remember that stuff, man, like I said, you got you're gonna remember, because you're gonna do it. You're gonna do a quiz in the classroom, like little quizzes on the tablet. Then you're gonna do it in the training base. Then you're gonna do it in the training truck. And you do forget, because I remember I got some slinkies, and I ain't do slinkies since I was in the classroom. I don't even think I did on the training truck. But I had to call security hotline. I FaceTime and said, look, remember, it go this way. Remember from the notes, it go this way. So I remember that I recorded. And shoot, I had uploaded for y'all, so y'all can kind of know, how that stuff work. Slinkies and stuff like that. I had uploaded on my Instagram. I think I uploaded on my YouTube too. I think I did, and Facebook. But yeah, though, man, it's intense, bro. You just really gotta like pay attention, bro. Like, pay attention, take good note, cause they do quiz you on them, and you can't fail like more than 3 times. I think you fail more than 3 times, they'll send you home, and that'll just be a waste of time. You just really just gotta pay attention, bro. Everything in the classroom, pay attention, cause sometimes they give you like, sometimes you the answer if you just really just pay attention to the classroom. Like, you just really gotta listen. So the next thing is we're gonna talk about is the pay. All right, man. Maverick got 1,100 guaranteed pay. So you looking at between 1,100 to 1,888 a week. Between them numbers, 1,100 to 1,888 a week. Miles go up and down. So you gotta know your sweet spot. If you know you can make this certain miles this week, and this could be your sweet spot for 1,400. Okay, this is how many miles I need to get to make this amount of money. You gotta know your sweet spot. You know, that's how the game goes. But y'all know, if miles go up and down, I would be lying to y'all if I tell y'all if I get 2,500 miles every week. That is a lie, bro. I do not get every week. One week might be 1,800, and next week might be 2,800. Next week can be 1,700. Next week can be 2,300. Bro, miles fluctuate up and down. It really do. It just depends, bro. You really just gotta know, like, for example, bro, you just gotta know your area too, because this will help you out. You gotta know how to use the clock, your hour serve. You gotta know if I'm picking up a load in Alabama, right, and it's early in the morning, and I know, like, dang, if I don't get past, just say I gotta go to the Carolina, if I don't get past Atlanta at this certain time, I know I'm gonna be stuck in traffic. If I be stuck in traffic, you know what that means? I be stuck in traffic. That means I'm messing up my time, like I'm wasting my time. So my time is running down, and it just gonna mess me up for my miles, because it's like, dang, I'm wasting all the time in traffic. If I would have got this done a little bit quicker, and learn the binders, as you the equipment, as you keep doing, you're gonna get faster and faster. That's just in general. But as you get fast, you know, okay, this time Atlanta got 5 o'clock. This, like, the traffic gonna be terrible, 5 and 12. So if I get through Atlanta early as I can, I get past traffic, and then I can drop that load off. It's like different stuff that you need to know. You get on the road, you just kind of like get a hang of, like, the different cities. Like, okay, man, this Louisville got this traffic going on around this time. All this stuff, like, you gotta know this stuff, bro, because it's gonna put you ahead. Like, you gonna put ahead with the miles, because you can get more miles. The fact you drop load off, shoot, you gonna get your next load. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff, you drop it out early. I know my fleetman telling me, man, the early you drop load off, you get on that board quick to go get the best load. They're coming out. So I try to do all that stuff, man, so I get the good load. But sometimes it don't go that way, because sometimes you might have an accident. Wherever interstate you at, you might have an accident or something like that. So, and you might be in traffic. So stuff happen on the road sometimes, and nothing you can do about it. But that's what it is. And I ain't gonna lie, you can bring people on the road with you soon as you become solo. You can bring a passenger on the road, but Maverick do not allow animals on the truck. So no dogs, no cats, and nothing like that. So that's it, man. That's my review, man. Everything been good with Maverick, man. I'm cool with my fleet manager, man. If I got anything about question or something, if he don't know it, he go to the next person. And then if I need something, just say I need, I don't know, freaking my permit. Like, for example, I need his permit to go to New York. He got on real quick. Right away, I said I need a permit. He like, okay, let me go get you a permit, because you definitely need that permit. But he let me know, he asked me, do I need a permit? Do I have a permit on front of my truck? You supposed to have like a little sticker. But I didn't have a sticker on my truck, so I had let him know I need a permit, and he got on it real quick. Like, if for every reason, like, if I got anything going on the shipper, or if I didn't receive anything, like, I just call him or text him and tell it. They're gonna be on it, man. Like, I really ain't really got nothing, to say nothing bad about Maverick. They really just been good, like, so far, man. Just don't take my word for it, man. Just do your reviews online, go on Google. Listen to them guys I upload. Maverick solid, man. Maverick been solid so far, I can't lie. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. It's a long video, but I'm just telling you everything I went through. But y'all got any question about Maverick Transportation or anything in general, flatbed question, I'd be glad to have my information on the screen, and I'll get back with y'all later, man. Y'all have a good day.